Would you like to work closer to home, save money on gas, and be rewarded for your hard work and attendance? Then Bellisio Foods is looking for you. That's right, Bellisio Foods is now hiring for multiple positions and shifts with great employee benefits, an on-site health clinic, competitive wages, and advancement opportunities. Bellisio Foods is a company that truly values their employees. Apply online at belisiofoods.com/careers.
At Vinton County National Bank, we believe in supporting the areas where we live and work. Now, we'd like to honor those who also serve our communities. Our new Community Champions account is especially for first responders, veterans, active military, and anyone employed in the fields of healthcare or education. This account offers rewards, discounts, and other benefits to those who give so much to others. Vinton County National Bank, rewarding those who serve.
Well, happy Thursday, everyone, and welcome to the morning show right here on Main Street TV, where we have a special guest in the house. Hey, your person called my person. We match.
Oh, that's what I noticed too.
Look at us go. It's just totally by coincidence. But anyway, we have our good friend Lacey here in the house, and we are going to talk about something very fun that's happening on the downtown streets of Jackson tonight.
Yes, tonight.
Very good. Well, first off, could you introduce yourself and tell everybody a little bit about you?
Absolutely. My name is Lacey McClin. I am the vice president of the Downtown Jackson Society. I also am the office manager at our local brick and mortar Endless Rejuvenation. So I am very active in the community and love to just get involved in as much as I can.
Yeah, absolutely. And you guys, how long have you been there now? Has it been a year
We are
or?
coming up on our 1 year
I
anniversary.
thought that was
Yes,
about
it's
the
the
right
end of
time.
February. So
Yeah. And while you're here, would you give a plug for Endless Rejuvenation and some of the things that you all do? Because it is amazing.
yeah, so basically we do everything from body sculpting to skin rejuvenation. We have hydrofacial. We do toxin fillers. Um, we do our non-invasive facelift. That's actually my favorite one.
Ooh, tell me more about that.
Actually, it's muscle stimulation, so it actually pulls your jaws up to where they were supposed to be. Because as you age, everything starts to sag.
That dang gravity, it gets us,
Yes.
doesn't
I
it?
always call them the little puppy dog ears because
Yeah.
that's what tends to happen. But yeah, that's my favorite machine. I love it. It literally defines your face again.
That is so cool. And
Yeah.
it's not like when you say non-invasive, it's not like
It's not
needles or
nope,
anything
no
like that.
needles, no nothing. It's literally a handheld probe that we run across your face, and it's muscle stimulation. I always tell people you feel like a bunny because it makes your nose twitch. Um, but it literally, it's 8 minutes on each side. There's no pain. There's heat, and it literally just lifts your jowls. It's a workout for your face.
Love that.
Yeah.
Well, can they do that for the whole body?
Actually, we can. It's the same. Yes,
That's
we can body
awesome.
contour. We can snatch your jawline. We can do it all.
Love this. This is great. But no, so you all are located right, what's the address there?
213 Main Street.
Okay, 213 Main, kind of right across catty corner from the courthouse and the
And we're-
health department.
Yes, yeah, we're 2 doors up from Michael's. That's what I always tell people
There you
because
go.
everybody knows where Michael's is.
Yes. And you can go eat a bubble and then work out your face.
Yes, exactly.
Somehow that doesn't go hand in hand, I don't
No,
think.
but it's a treat. You're treating yourself
Yes,
both ways.
both ways. That's absolutely right. So, and if you are interested in endless rejuvenation, whether it be like the fillers or, anything that, that we all do to make ourselves feel a little bit better about ourselves
Yes.
as we age.
Yes.
How would people get a hold of you?
They can get on our Facebook, or they can also call 740-577-5422.
Okay, there you go. So a little plug for that.
Yeah.
But you are here to talk about something exciting that's happening
Yes.
tonight in downtown Jackson.
Yes. So the Downtown Society is putting on the Chocolate Walk. So we have local businesses, brick and mortar, that stay open after hours, and they hand out a different various kind of chocolate. You have to have a ticket. They're $7. You can pick those up at Liberty Lane or Michael's Ice Cream. And it's tonight from 4 to 7. It's really fun because one, you get to interact with the community. The community
Yes.
gets to come in after hours to a brick and mortar, and you keep that rapport. Everybody loves to be involved and have fun together, and it's an opportunity for them to come into a business that they might not necessarily have been in before.
Correct. Absolutely. And, that's kind of the whole point is, there's a lot of folks pulling together in many, many communities to revitalize downtowns and to build them back up again.
Correct.
And, Jackson's no stranger to that. That's something that we're all trying to do and to bring people downtown. This is your perfect opportunity. Listen, you buy a ticket for $7 and you get, oh my gosh, how many businesses are participating?
I think right now there's 13 or 14. There's
Pieces of, or some
Yeah.
kind of chocolate something.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, it definitely it's unique because they get to pick. So you could go in and get a chocolate covered strawberry in one, or you could get a cookie in another. It's fun because you never really know what you're gonna get.
correct. So there you go. And this is also, as you said, the perfect opportunity that if you have not been in a business, if you haven't been in Endless Rejuvenation or, Michael's, I don't know why, but anyway, if you haven't been there, or Liberty Lane or any of those local downtown businesses, this is your perfect chance to get to meet the owners, to get to meet
Yes.
other folks, get to linger out on the street, maybe see
Mhm.
someone you haven't seen in a while and
Yeah,
just say
when we did
hi.
the cookie walk, because the Downtown Society also puts on the cookie walk,
Yes,
there were so many people that would come in and be like, "We didn't even know that you were here." So
correct.
it's a really good opportunity, especially for those new businesses. Like we have the Downtown Nutrition that
Yes.
is actually in downtown now.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know that they're there. It's a good opportunity to meet the new owner
Yes.
because it is new ownership, and to find out
Find out what
all
they're
they
all
own.
about.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. And plus get some chocolate along the way.
Who doesn't love chocolate?
Who doesn't love chocolate?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that there are some poor unfortunate souls out there that are allergic or something.
Yeah.
God help you.
Sorry.
But yeah, so it's a great thing. And plus it's just, that money that you buy for the ticket is helping the Downtown Association
Yep.
to do other great events throughout the year.
Exactly. All of these help with we had the ice skating rink at Christmas time, the
Yes.
12 days of Christmas.
Yes.
So all of that goes back in to help the community, to
Yeah.
put things on, and bring things that Jackson never had before. So it's a great opportunity to come and know everybody and to participate and help us grow.
Yeah, and it's funny, I was talking with Mika the other day, of course, owner of Michael's Ice Cream, and so she had an idea for an event that would involve the brewery and some other stuff, and I was like, "Oh, we have to do that." Do you know what it
Yes,
is?
I do.
Okay.
Yes. She is my president. I
It
am the vice
could
president.
be so
It's a secret right now, but
fun.
it could be
If we
a
could pull
blast.
this off, it would be awesome.
Yes, there's a
So
lot of moving parts,
yes.
but hopefully we are able to get it. I'm excited for it.
So cute. So anyway, but yeah, so you guys do a lot, not only to promote the downtown and the businesses, but just for the community as well. And, that's kind of the whole point is I think sometimes you get into the outskirts of town. This is not knocking anyone, but you get to the big box stores and things like that. And that's fine. We all need those.
Right.
We all go there. We go to all of the big stores. But also those local folks that have put their own, their hard-earned money and taken risks and fixed up downtown buildings and
Mhm.
done all the things that that's required to open a business and to keep the downtown thriving.
Thriving, yes.
We hope that you come down and buy that $7 ticket.
$7 ticket,
Get the
yes.
chocolate, check out all of the fun local businesses, and there's a map, right?
Yes, there's going to be a map posted today.
Okay.
And then some of the businesses also print them out and hand them out in case you don't have access to Facebook. Not everybody has it.
I know, right?
But yeah, so there'll be a map. They're located with pinpoint little drops, and they're also titled. So that way you kind of know, even if you don't know the location of the pin drop, it's listed to the side. So
There you go. And it's just such a wonderful event. It gets people to the downtown, gets them out walking around. It's good for
yes,
you,
yes,
exercise. It's going
exactly.
to be fairly, I mean, not warm, but like not cold.
Not cold, yeah.
I went out to let the dogs out this morning. I'm like, oh, this is so
I
nice.
know you're like, it's a heat wave.
It's
It's happening.
what is going on?
Yes.
But I'm not freezing. But no, please come out. Again, you can buy those tickets at Michael's Ice Cream all day today,
Yes.
or Liberty Lane Quilts,
Correct.
which is on Broadway Street, right up, right beside Malway, or like right up from the corner
And
pub.
there's only 250 tickets.
Yes.
So it's a very limited number.
Absolutely. And you need to get them like early this morning because a lot of them have already been
A lot of,
spoken for.
yes, a lot of
Yeah.
them have. So I don't want people to think that, oh, I can just spend all day. There is a limited amount.
Yes,
So, and that is just
absolutely.
to help kind of rein it in, and for people that are making the chocolate covered
Yeah, we kind of need to
strawberries.
know how
A number,
many
yes.
how many to have. So
Exactly.
very good. Well, Lacey, we are so happy that you stopped by this
Yeah,
morning.
thank
It's
you for
always so
having
fun
me.
talking with
Yeah.
you and you know, supporting the local downtown because that's what it's all about. You know,
It is,
we
yeah.
live in small towns and we need to support each other.
Yeah, they always say it takes a village. Well, it takes a community.
It does.
So if everybody can come out and help support, that would be great.
Absolutely. Have some fun, see some friends, get some exercise, all of that stuff.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Very good. Well, while you're here, is there anything else you wanted to talk about? Any other events that you all have coming up that you wanted to kind of maybe promote while you're here?
Yeah, so we do have our 1 year anniversary coming up. We are having a party February 22nd.
Okay.
Yes. And right now we are running an anniversary special. So pretty much everything is half off.
What?
Yes. Certain things don't apply, like toxin, it's still going to be the standard $10 a unit. Hydrofacial, we can't really do. We have $50 off on that. But everything from InSculpt for your body contouring, your Emcella for urinary incontinence, pelvic floor, it's all 50% off. When I did an estimate the other day with one of my clients, I kind of sat there. I was like, that can't be right, because it is a really good deal.
Wow.
Yes.
Love that. So this is a
So
great time again tonight. So get in
yes,
there.
yes.
Check out what they have to offer at
Mhm.
Endless Rejuvenation. And do you all have like a pamphlet or anything that
We
people
do.
can like
Yeah,
see all of the services?
we do.
Okay.
Yes, they're
'Cause there's a
located.
lot.
Yeah, all you have to do is stop in and grab a brochure. We have brochures on everything that we offer.
Okay.
And a lot of information. If you've never done anything like this before, I was a newbie.
It can be
It
intimidating if you
can.
don't know all the
Exactly.
stuff.
Yeah, so we have a great staff. Dr. Bentley, one of the owners, co-owners, and her husband,
Mhm.
Brian. She is a wealth of knowledge.
Yes.
And our nurse, Kelly, she's amazing too. Our esthetician is the only person allowed to touch my face.
Uh-huh.
She is amazing, even though she yells at me for some of the stuff I put on my face. But yeah, everybody has their own unique background and everybody has their own knowledge to bring to the table. So even if you're new, we can educate you, we can go through everything. And we are very, very careful to make sure that we do the best that we can
Mhm.
and not have any adverse reactions. Like some places, you can go in not knowing what to expect and be like, whoa, my face looks like a tomato.
Yeah.
So we
Right,
always
right.
explain everything that you're getting into.
Yeah, because there's some procedures where you can walk out the door and no one knows that you've done anything.
Correct.
And then there's others that would be a little more invasive that
Mhm.
you're not going to want to go out, and have dinner
Right.
right
Yeah,
after
we warn
that.
people. We're like, okay, you're gonna be red.
Yeah.
You're gonna have
And if
to
you're
not.
cool with that, cool, but we want you to
Exactly, but we
know.
want you to know. Like, you
Yeah.
can't just come in and then go have lunch with girlfriends and act like nothing happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to know what you've been up to.
Yeah.
but it's okay.
And when you say, I've never done anything, we're going to know. We're going to be able to tell if you actually have.
Well, very good. No, I need to come in and see what you all can do about this.
Absolutely. Girl,
There's a
you
lot.
look great.
Oh,
No.
she's so sweet. But no, so come in, check it out. See, and again, these are the reasons we do these chocolate walks, things like that, so
Yes.
that you can come in, meet the business owners, meet
Mhm.
the staff, find out what services are offered here in the area. You know, the Jackson Downtown Nutrition is a great example of that.
Yes.
They have been kind of on the outskirts of Jackson, which always never really made a lot of sense. Now
Right.
they are
Now
in the
they're in
downtown.
downtown.
And they
Yes.
do, all kind of neat drinks and things like
Mhm.
that are very good for you. So stop in and check them out as well. And
Absolutely.
all the local people.
Yes. Everybody has a unique store. I feel like there's not a store that mimics each other. I feel like they all have
Right.
their own uniqueness to them.
Right. Absolutely. And I think, it's so fun. I talk about this all the time. We get a lot of people traveling through our area.
Mhm.
And when they stop in the restaurant or, in the brewery or whatever, and they say, wow, we just pulled off the highway and this town is so cute. Like,
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, you need to go to Michael's and get a bubble.
Mhm.
And then they're like, what's that? Then you have to tell them
Right.
about that. And then, so on and so forth. I'm like, we
Mhm.
have coffee shop and we have all of this great stuff.
Yes.
And then by the time they all get done, they're like, wow, this is fun.
I know, yes. So,
So,
and a little thing that we do is we go around and buy gift cards from local businesses. Excuse me. And if a patient has to wait, or if a appointment's running a little longer, inconvenience of something, we hand out local gift cards.
there you
Not
go.
not the big stores, but we'll say, hey, have a coffee on us or have a lunch on us, depending upon what the circumstances around it is,
Sure.
because there's never a perfect day. Sometimes
You never know.
you never know. A machine has went down before, and things like that. So I always feel like letting other people know, like, hey, go and buy, a gift card for a local business and help support each other and
Yes, it
bring
all goes full
it all
circle.
goes full circle. Yes. And then, some of our clients have no idea they'll be from out of town. They'll be like, I
Sure.
just drove an hour here just to come to see you. They don't know about, the brewery or Michael's. And I always feel like I'm in a shock whenever someone says, I don't know what Michael's is. I'm like,
What?
how do you not know
What's
what a
wrong with
bubble is?
you? I know.
And we tell them about the local shops and the local eateries and
Yeah.
things like that. So then that way we're promoting each other. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's super important in a small community.
Absolutely. Very good. And come eat chocolate tonight.
Yes, I'm excited for the chocolate tonight. I'm a chocolate gal.
Absolutely. And please do stop in early, get your tickets because they always sell out. And they've sold quite a lot of them already. So make sure you get those tickets either at Michael's or Liberty Lane today for the chocolate walk tonight. And the hours once again?
4 to 7.
4 to 7. So you have 3 hours to get all the
All
businesses.
the businesses, yes.
You can do it. You can do it.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping in. We appreciate you. Yes, absolutely. All right, Dylan, let's throw that weather forecast up. And we were talking about the chocolate walk tonight. So let's see what it looks like for this evening. And the great news is there's no rain in the forecast. So today, and it is much warmer than it has been. Today, partly cloudy skies with highs of 51 degrees, lows around 38. Tomorrow, about the same. Highs of 48, lows of a little colder, 27. And then through the weekend, looks like low to mid 50s every single day. And there we go. So I don't see a lot of rain in the forecast. It kind of pops in and pops out, but right now, not seeing a lot. So, all right. So our sweet Dylan says he has a video for us today.
Nice.
You want to explain?
So basically, we've been doing a lot at Rio, trying to make our setup a little nicer, kind of do a pre-game podcast, post-game podcast.
For the esports?
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's what I did. I built a bunch of couches and green screens and constructed this whole monstrosity, and I figured I'd show my monstrosity here today.
I love that. So you're going to show off your interior decorating skills as well.
Yeah, it wasn't really my design because I don't really have much of a fashion bone. I just wear t-shirts and my room looks pretty basic.
Hey, we got you off the Rick and Morty t-shirts.
Yeah.
The poor child didn't have anything but Rick and Morty t-shirts.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty.
But we've graduated him up to normal stuff now.
Yeah, white t-shirts and black t-shirts.
At least they're just plain t-shirts and not Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
All right. Well, show us what you have going on down at Rio. We're excited to see it.
Okay, my fault. What a start, man. What a start. Anyway, welcome back to everyone to the University of Rio Grande's esports team. Alongside me is Overwatch coach Devin McDonald. I don't know why I forgot about that.
You can call me Desaurus. It's fine.
Yeah, and you guys probably remember me a little bit. At least remember my voice. Traven, a.k.a. Skyline. The most humble and yet the best in the world. Commentator. Anyway.
If you ever ask him, it's always about the Chili's restaurant.
Oh my god, it's a card. Anyway, tonight we bring into the broadcast with the very first week of the ECAC Smash Bros. Cruise season with as Rio Grande takes on.
I'm excited to see this kind of matchup. It's different style of attack this time. It's not singles, it's crew battle. So you got all three players going against.
It's not a solo event. Everyone versus everyone. We're not just gonna see PB John. You're also gonna be seeing debut of Second Heaven, actually.
Yeah, you're gonna see Second Heaven. You're also gonna see.
I
want to buy an Xbox.
I want to buy an Xbox. One of the best names in Rio history. Before we get anything else going on through the rest of tonight, let's run down a few things to get everyone caught up to speed about what's going on for this off season. All right.
But first off, look at the setup. We got a whole setup now.
Yeah, look, we got cameras, everything.
Yeah.
We got cameras, got mics, we got everything. Look, we look professional now.
I'm on camera now. This is weird.
Yeah, this is weird. I'm kind of used to this, honestly. You get used to seeing this mug. But anyway, so let's just look at the changes that kind of happened over the off season. First of all, Rio no longer part of the NECC. After
we parted ways.
Yeah, after a little bit of discussion internally, we have decided to go to the ECAC.
That was a part of some of the coaches. That was me. That was PB John. That was a couple of us made that decision because we found it a better option for us strategically and also better chances to win championships. We had a lot of close calls with NECC winning championships, but it just wasn't unfortunately panning out, and we just weren't agreeing completely to the decisions that were being made. So we wanted to see a better opportunity. When we've looked around, we've looked at a lot of conferences, and CAC looked a lot better. So we would have that decision. They're a very well established organization.
This is the third league that the Rio Grande's been a part of. Last year they were part of NACE for one season and Counter-Strike. But until then, here's the entirety of Rio Grande esports program has been through NECC. In the history, they have won 2 championships for Rainbow Six, a League of Legends championship, and a Rocket League championship.
Yep, and we've had semifinal appearances with Overwatch. We've had a lot of playoff appearances with a bunch of other games.
Yes.
So we're excited to see if we can take this stuff and further our championship runs with the ECAC.
Yeah. Also, a few things have also changed around, also team-wise. This season, no more CS2. The CS2 team has folded and has gone all their separate ways. Some have gone to different teams. Some have just decided to just call it quits and try to finish out whatever they can. Including those teams, though, we have gotten the growth of a lot of teams. We have a League of Legends team now.
Finally, after 3 semesters since the championship run, right after that they left, and we've been waiting for a championship team again. And I think Diddy's put together a good crew.
Yeah, not only that as well, but we also have the return of Rocket League and Valorant, and also the debut of Fortnite coming in this season as well.
Yep.
We've had Fortnite, I think, on and off every one season.
Yeah, but it was more like tournament plays.
Yeah,
we look for.
It wasn't anything official. Also, the Overwatch team got a facelift.
Yep, we changed some things around. We don't have 2 teams anymore. We have one. So it's not Rio Black, not Rio Red. It's just Rio Grande.
Yeah.
And the lineup's changed a little bit. We got Jarrett moving from Simba Goose moving from.
Before you go, can I say the big thing? Here's
Yes,
the thing.
go ahead and roll a surprise.
So, and there is no surprise. Because I'm very satisfied for all like the 2 people watching my Twitch stream. I'm not plugging myself, by the way. I'm keeping the integrity on that one. But as CS2 folded, we saw some people go back to their games. I would see J-Spill go back to Riot, go back to Rocket League. We saw Dan go back to One Tap, go back to Valorant. Me, on the other hand, I decided I needed to finish the Infinity Gauntlet of games I've had. I'm adding the 5th title under my belt. I am playing DPS for the Overwatch team this season.
Also, to add to that, Trustin went to League.
Oh yeah, Trustin also went to League. Yeah, so that one our team kind of folded, kind of went their all separate ways. The only 2 that kind of stayed in a similar realm was Asgard and
Which he is now coaching the Valorant team here.
Yes.
And
I
they're
think-
excited to have him there.
I think he's also being a sub, but I'm not entirely sure how
Yeah, he
that's
might-
working
he
yet.
might
I'm
be.
not entirely sure what's going on with that. But until then, everyone except for I think Spoonie came back. I'm not entirely sure.
I think he's doing some stuff with Kyle.
Yeah, he's going back and doing challengers. That's why he's not really here right now. Besides that, this is a very exciting time to not only be a fan of Rio Grande Esports, but also be a part of Rio Grande Esports because this is a chance for everyone to kind of just make history out of nowhere.
Yeah, we had a couple big changes, especially for the Overwatch team, where we integrated both teams together. Like I said, we have former DPS for Team Red. Now he's the starting tank for Team
Goose.
Black, Simple Goose. And
man.
then for our
man. Okay.
DPS, we have Draven right here, and we also have NACC Player of the Month,
For October.
Ghoul, Jacob. He's playing there.
Yes.
And then also we have Anonymous and Call Me Massey as supports, and then we also have Theory and
Lethal Vapor.
Lethal Vapor
As
and
a-
Red Pan as my supports. Nolan, on the other hand, he's one of my supports. Well, not one of my supports. He's one of my subs. But he is also going to be kind of casually subbing, but he's also now my assistant coach.
Right.
So he's helping coach right now. He's actually kind of helping the team right now while we're shooting this currently.
Yeah. So I should be practicing right now.
Yeah, he needs it.
Oh, shut up. It's funny you said that. I was actually just thinking, look, 3 years in a row, I would dog on this team. Like, I'm watching these guys play. The thing is, they're talented. And I got that my very first day. I remember my first day practicing with this man over here. Man.
Yes, I'm in.
But no, I stepped in during a Team Black practice. Holy crap, they're good. I'm about to say, I got whopped.
Now,
Like,
we,
my
now
very
we need to
first-
put that talent to that pen to paper talent right there.
Yeah.
Because it's
thing-
going to be a lot to prove right now.
The thing is, though, from my personal standing, I feel like I'm catching up, and or at least I'm getting there alongside everyone. I still have my falters, but a long way to go. Either way, we have a little bit. I want to see what time is it right now. We have it's only 7:13.
Also, another thing is weekly schedules change. So
Yes.
Monday is Smash Day. Like, you're going to see Smash tonight. Tuesday,
Valor.
Valorant. Valorant's Tuesday. Wednesday is now Overwatch and Rocket League. So it's going to be a little hectic that day. Thursday is, I think that's Fortnite.
That's Fortnite, and Friday's League.
Yep, Friday's League. It's a little bit hectic schedule. We're going to try to keep that kind of up to date with you guys so you guys can keep maintaining views.
If you want to keep, if you guys want to keep tabs on anything Rio Grande, make sure to just keep a look on our socials, okay? You'll find game updates, scores, everything like that. Till then, let's talk about the team of the hour, actually more of the man of the hour right now. Let's bring him over. PB John.
Give him a round of applause.
You scoot over.
Yeah, I'll scoot over. I'll scoot over. I'll be in frame. Out of frame a little bit.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, no. Hey, congratulations, you're the first player, actually acting as player, in Rio Grande history to sit down on this couch.
Of course I'm a player. I'm a player 24/7.
Please don't say that again. Anyway,
So what are some things you're expecting to see tonight? Or should we expect to know?
Actually, let's start from a more baseline question there for a second. What about this? Let's talk about the general switch up from the ACC to the ECAC. How is that How do you think that's going to affect your team and how you guys really approaching this?
Well, strategy has completely changed. There's a lot of advantages to 3v3s and there's a lot of disadvantages. If you have players that aren't really all at the same level and you go up against a team that's all at the same level, the idea of me going in and 9-stocking their team isn't really feasible. So you need to have everyone improving. There's advantages too where the person who's coming in next, so Ashley, she can see what my opponent's doing when they're fighting me. and she's able to strategize based off the match that's occurring for her match. Now, I will say, one thing that's really important to note is that microphone will not be able to be.
I'm sorry for that loud noise in your ears.
The microphone turned on. I was like, starting to turn the microphone.
I turned it, and it's immediately turning the opposite direction as we speak.
Yeah,
Well, you see, you could talk into that corner, and I could talk into this corner, and now everyone can be heard.
Now, no one's on screen except for me, and I'm awkward.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean? I'm extraordinarily awkward. I don't know about this.
But yeah, no, like that was the thing that I saw, like whenever I heard about like the different like changes of the team. I was like thinking about like, oh, how is this gonna like change the structure of like how this team runs? Because things that you guys aren't playing for yourselves anymore. You guys are playing for each other now.
Yeah.
Microphone fell further.
Okay, I'll fix the microphone.
Oh, that actually is gonna fall. Actually,
Yes.
I get
Yes,
that.
yes.
Oh no!
Oh god, that terrified me.
Yeah, tighten your stand there.
You see, it's like my stand.
Thanks, Coach.
Happy to help.
Look at Trayvon. Look at him be the tech whiz right here.
It's an arm. It's a metal arm.
Look at that.
Whoa, we got the Terminator with us? He's got a metal arm and everything.
Okay. I think we're good.
And what he didn't know is that he's not good.
It's probably gonna fall in about 5 minutes. Anyway,
It's a work in progress.
so the thing is that like, also another thing as well. I'll bring this up. I just realized as well. This is also the debut of Second Heaven. Yeah, he did not play last year.
That's
He
true.
was slated to play last year. The bracket got canceled, but now he's got a whole semester to prepare. What do you think the level of excitement is there for both, not just you, but also for him, probably?
I'm excited to see him compete. I'm excited to see what he can do. And I'm guessing, as far as I can tell, he's raring to go. He's super excited about it.
I know in this situation, especially where you come from coaching standpoints, for people that are first time on, like Trayvon, we were in a scrim the other day, and you were experiencing nerves. Crazy. Arm is in camera.
Nice,
The mysterious arm.
Nice arm, Dylan. No, he's not.
Are you cramping?
Welcome to the most professional,
Oh my God.
professional live stream you've ever seen. We never make mistakes.
We will get to Smash eventually, guys. Don't worry about it.
But like I was saying, in this kind of situation, there's got to be some nerves that play. And I know even for this situation, you've been in this kind of business for like a little while. There's still some nerves coming in now because now you're playing in a different setting. It's not single. It's not you worrying about yourself. You got to worry about your team now.
Oh yeah.
So there's something there that you can do to help your team in that situation. Kind of keep calm and just keep focused on what they're playing.
Don't mess up or you're fired.
I mean,
Usually my.
that's what I yell at Trayvon all the time.
He does.
So
Scares me.
it's definitely something that's a lot of work. I've been working with them even tonight because it's a big change. It's going from, if I don't really care about my record, I don't want to do it. You can just have fun with it and do whatever.
Everyone's record now.
Now it's a team.
Yeah, because I remember Ashley, we were on a call last night together, and she was telling me how she was more worried now than what she was before. And I was like, at this point, just look at it, just see what's in front of you, and just do the best you can. Like, you got to give everything you have, because you also got to think, John and Griffin are the same way. They're also nervous, and they got to worry about what they're doing and also what you're doing. Everyone's got to work together at this point.
Well, yeah, because if I'm going to be honest, and I'm not going to tell them this tonight, they may see the stream, they may not.
If you're
see
watching this, turn it off right now.
Yeah, turn it off.
If you are Ashley or Griffin, you can't watch this. You got to go.
And you're part of Riot Esports, because if
Yeah,
you're Ashley
yeah.
Griffin,
If
if
you're
you're
Ashley
watching
Griffin
somewhere
and not
else,
part of this,
don't want
stay.
don't turn
We
off,
need
stay,
the
please.
Please.
We need the
We
numbers,
need it.
please.
Unless you're going to go to my channel.
No,
No, go to TB John.
I didn't plug my Twitch. You were gonna plug yours.
I'm not going to. I'm not doing
He's
that.
gonna.
I would never plug my channel.
I'm watching you.
Anyway,
I'm watching you, boy.
but to a more serious note,
Yes.
what I've told them is this is a craft, just like anything else. It's not about winning. It's about improving, and that's where the fun of it comes from. And this is also one of those things where if you're not having fun with it, you shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
You need to have fun with it. That's a key thing with this. And so if you're having fun with improving and just getting better at the game, doesn't matter if you go from getting 3 stocked and you get 2 hits in to you got 3 stocked but you got a 3rd hit in. Now we're talking here.
That's exactly what I'm playing against you. I'll say that right now. A former Smash player said to his former coach, Why do you always gotta bully me?
Well,
Stuff?
well, because I want you to actually have that little bit of fear every time you see a Piranha Plant plush.
You know, that's actually fair. Now, let's say something a little like off topic. Now we're talking about tonight. More about kind of the future. Do you, just at least you or anyone else, intend to attend any other like tournaments outside of the ECAC?
Oh, heck yeah.
I know
Literally Sunday.
That one
ECAC
Sunday?
holds a lot of tournament, but you're doing one Sunday, and that's good to hear.
Wait,
February 4th,
where would that be?
Athens, Ohio.
Oh, is that S'more?
Yep,
Yeah, oh yeah, S'more 11, yeah.
S'more 11.
S'more 11, I remember I actually put you on that one, that's right.
Yeah, I'm going to be there.
Yeah, that is a part of the, if I remember correctly, it's part of the Ohio Smash Summit, right? Then you get some points for it, so...
I've heard of it.
Yeah. I'll say, the thing is that, unfortunately, unless you, like, kept, like, traveling, like, through, like, all the entirety of Ohio, I don't think you'd be possible, unless you, like, win. Like, you win the whole tournament, I'm pretty sure you qualify for something. I'm not entirely sure how that works.
Well, of course, I am the best Piranha Plant in Rio Grande. I might even say in Southern Ohio.
Ooh.
That's a stretch.
Oh, actually, you know, that is actually something to think about. Southern
That is.
Ohio. And a little bit of West Virginia. Take notes.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I
think
think
that
shot right now.
I'm calling it. I don't think there's a better Piranha Plant out there that's in Rio Grande.
That leads me to another question.
And
I
Rio Grande.
just now have to think about this question right here. Since we're talking about that kind of situation, and you got your schedule out now. We, us Overwatch, all the other sports that are still waiting for their schedule. How do you think you'll fare doing this semester?
As far as like the team, like our competition.
Yeah.
Oh, it's some scary competition.
Okay.
Like our first one is Long Island University. That's a big city college right there.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming from little cornfield Rio Grande, and
Bumfart, Ohio.
yeah, of course, that's what I was gonna say. Word for word, little Rio Grande, rinky-dink Rio Grande's coming in.
Yeah.
Relative to Long Island University or some big name college.
Right.
We got some proving to do.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta come in. I gotta bring some terrible character too. Not only that, they're starting off their first impression of tiny little school is some guy playing a Piranha Plant.
Right.
The joke character. I gotta come in and I gotta show them what's what. I gotta show them why they need to take this match serious.
Is there anything that you know that they do that you could take away from, and you're showing your team currently that?
I'll say, it is very early in the season. Are you able to scout them at all?
Yeah.
I haven't found anything yet on them. Now, for my next opponents, I've considered looking through everything because the big thing is a lot of rosters don't even seem to be locked.
Right.
Like, there's people that have like 8 people in their roster, and they're only playing with 3. So I don't know who's playing, and
Okay.
I can't watch everyone.
Right.
That is very true.
That's some stuff right there to take away from, especially from a coaching standpoint, because I do a lot of scouting and stuff like that nonstop for the Overwatch team, and like I don't know who we're playing Wednesday, so I'm sitting there like going in today's practice. Usually we have a weekly practice based on who we're playing against. Right now it's just kind of like, all right, well, the game's Wednesday. I don't know who you're playing against.
Yeah.
We might find out tonight. We might find out tomorrow morning. We'll find out. There's been times when we were in the NECC, we found out Wednesday morning right before the game who we're playing against.
So we have...
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
We have no idea. I mean, at this point right now, it's best to just go in as like a general practice. Like the practice that we've been doing since January.
Mhm.
Basically, we gotta have that same mentality, but we also got that mentality that we gotta go on Wednesday to win. So,
Yeah. Essentially, we've just been practicing fundamentals of this is something that's universal across every match. This is something that no matter which character they play, no matter what stage they play, no matter what play style they do, this is just good for your character. This is what you want to focus on. That's what we've been focusing on, because even if you do know who they're playing, you don't know what their play style is going to be until you get in that match, because it's a game where you have to adapt like that. And so even if you know exactly how they play, you can have all the footage in the world, and then you think, oh wow, this Young Link player is going to be a real surprise. They pick Roy.
didn't that happen last year?
That happened last season. So you're over here preparing for a Young Link, a completely different character. They play, they're just a completely different archetype, and they play it the exact opposite. So that's the hard thing with Smash specifically, is it's a lot of adaptability.
Can't really predict too much. And things that even in like actual tournament play, they actually have rules to prevent counter picking and stuff too. So it's also just like you gotta play against your counters. Best way to explain it's like if you have a Rhine going against like I don't know, like I don't really think maybe like a Bastion or something. You know? It's the same thing, or just a not good matchup in any game really that has characters or just players sometimes CS. But besides that,
I'll give you one last question because I know it's almost time for
Yeah.
you to get ready for practice.
Yeah.
What is something you're gonna like? What should we be seeing tonight? So like you're gonna play Piranha Plant. What is Ashley gonna play? Or I want to buy an Xbox. I'm gonna play.
So Ashley, I know, is going for Sora. That's her main.
What about Second Heaven?
He's playing Byleth.
Okay.
That's his main. We have that set, and we don't really switch up a lot.
Gotcha.
I've opened the idea that you can, but it's generally good in Smash to stick to your character, unless you're picking up a main.
at the most 2.
2.
That's the golden rule. Because things that if you know everyone, your main is about as good as everyone else you play. Thing is, it's fun. It's fun to have fun characters. Like I play I play Donkey Kong for fun. I play Mewtwo for fun, but I'm not gonna play him in a tournament setting ever.
I mean, I did just play a match with Hero, where I landed a crit and then whack at 30%.
I'll say realistically, if you did not have to pick Piranha Plant tonight, what would be the other character we'd be expecting?
Oh, Hero, because I got that good old.
Really?
I got that bull luck. I got that bull crap luck.
So
if it's funny, it's gonna happen.
So you don't have no confidence in your Kazuya.
No, he's bad. he ain't no good.
He says that, and he beats me every freaking time. Yeah, I'm not sure if I preached about this or not. This is a funny little thing I want to put out here. Okay, for a whole semester, I played nothing but Link versus Kazuya. Everyone just in the room picked Kazuya. Okay, we had a Kazuya player originally. Yeah, it was Isaiah. Shout out Isaiah, miss you. No, you look at me like that. Okay? Like, I love that man to death.
Yeah.
And then you picked up Kazuya.
Because he's funny.
Then Malachi, one of our friends, picked up Kazuya. And then Dan, McOneTap, picks up Kazuya. So I'm sitting there, I'm playing the same freaking matchup every day for like 3 hours. Eventually I learned how to play against it. But still, it's annoying.
Devin, I think this is going to be a while. You might want to step aside so you can lay on the couch.
No,
and,
that's it.
I can take
I
notes.
have nothing about it. You hear about this every week.
Oh, every week.
Every
smile
time
more.
I'm sitting here, Kazuya and Mishima. I have flashbacks.
And I smile more every time I hear it.
There's people Tekken Naked just came out too. So, but we got no time for that. We might as well let you get ready for your match. So it's a pleasure having you here, and we're excited to see what you can do. Well, you and the rest of the Rio Grande Smash Bros. Team can do this season.
Yeah.
We're rooting for you. So,
Oh yeah.
Well, thank you.
I would hope so. I hope so. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. PB Jonathan, everybody. Not just PB Jonathan. He just stared at me. It's PB John. I know it's PB John. Yeah, fun fact. His full name is actually John, not Jonathan. I learned that. I learned that one day. I'm like, that's a choice. I thought people just went by John or Jonathan for a while. So, anyway. So.
I think this might be getting close to wrapping up our pre-game show.
Yeah. We're getting close to wrapping up our part of it.
Sadly, we're not going to cover the Smash side of it. We've got practice to go to. But Dylan and Corbin right here are going to be covering it.
Unfortunately, we'll not be hearing my lovely voice tonight anymore. I know. Hey, what are we doing for? What are you doing for? I commentated your games. I was on your games.
Yeah, I know. I've listened to them.
Which is now my games.
I've listened to them.
Okay, that's because Seth was on them.
Yeah.
That's not my fault. Seth was on.
Second be sent to.
That's kind of always comments. That wasn't me going, look at me go. That wasn't me. I hate the fact I can do it perfectly.
That was so funny when I heard that.
Look at him go.
That's my brother, everyone. That's my brother.
I'm not the brother, believe it or not. That's been a very common misconception.
Mm-hmm. That Traven's my middle brother. Yeah. I'm the oldest. That's the youngest.
That's the baby. I'm still the baby. I'm still the middle somehow.
Yep.
Anyway, so if you're expecting the rest of the week, expect tomorrow, expect a Valorant. Might be seeing my pretty face again. I'm not sure yet. Don't say it. Mm-hmm. But then you'll be seeing me on the server alongside everyone else on the Rio Grande Overwatch team on Wednesdays. And then Thursday, Friday, keep your head out for Fortnite and League of Legends, as far as I know. Also, other things I wanted to cover, a couple of things. What in the world is going on outside?
Riots. Everyone's raiding in to watch PB John.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what it is.
yeah, we got fans flooding in apparently. Also, another thing as well, we want to give a couple shout outs as well. Are we still doing the same slides as last time? I've heard to ask that.
We would, but since we're using a different
Well,
software.
no, I'm talking about like the Final Boss Con stuff. Like, are we still saying that stuff?
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, Final Boss Con.
Okay,
Yeah,
oh,
Final
yeah,
Boss
yeah,
is
yeah.
going on. I literally just got a text from Mackenzie the other day
Yeah,
about
Final Boss Con.
Con.
Yeah,
So
Final Boss Con is on, ladies and gentlemen.
I will be working at it again,
It will
so
be-
you'll see me again wearing a staff shirt.
It will be in around May. I think around the time that I'll
Let
be
me
graduating.
quick. He sent me the date.
I believe it's either the week before or the week during I'm graduating. So it's going to be interesting to see. Expect like the voice actors to be there.
It will be March 1st.
March 1st. Really?
Mm-hmm.
That close?
We're hoping, if you can, by March 1st. Oh, okay, never mind. That is something different. I can't read.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Not March 1st. I believe it is May though.
May 4th.
May 4th.
May the 4th, that's what it was.
May
I remember
4th,
it was
ladies and
something
gentlemen.
funny. May the 4th.
I
Final
will
Boss
be-
Con will be going on. There's also another slide on there that is for St. Jude. That is for a TEAC. That's a fraternity that I'm in. That is for a nonprofit for children with cancer. And that is to help them out. Nothing goes to us. Nothing goes to TEAC. Nothing goes to anything. That just helps out that situation there. Because we wanted to get our word out as much as possible. So I figured trying to get that on the slides would be pretty good.
Yes. And also follow our socials. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, X. Ew. I have a disdain. I have a disdain for that.
It sounds like it doesn't sound.
I'm not
Twitter.
saying follow me on X. No, I'm not saying that. Follow me on Twitter. It's Twitter. It says Twitter on the website. It says it on my app. It says Twitter. It's not X. It is Twitter.
All right, let's end the show before Trevor gets on a
Yeah.
rant.
I'm gonna before this becomes like a Ben Shapiro esque rant about X. Then we'll just wrap it up. So
We'll be back on later. We might have a post show. We're not real sure
Yeah.
what's going on yet. So,
But if not, we're gonna pass it to Corbin and Dylan to cover the Smash Cruise match.
Mhm.
So, thank you for watching, and we will see you guys in a bit.
go Red Storm.
Taylor Restore.
This stream is brought to you by the Rio Esports Media Team.
Hello. Hi. Welcome back, everybody. And that was a really good video, and those guys are hilarious to talk about and to show off some of the new things that they're doing down in esports at Rio.
So neat.
Yes. So we suckered our good friend Caitlin to come in because we have not seen you in a
Yes, it's
while.
been a while.
Yes. And we're so happy that you're back in the building.
Yeah, I stay back in my little cave for the most part.
She does. She hides out in her little cave.
Yep.
So you do, so Caitlin here does, which sounds really weird, but it's called traffic.
Yes. I'm not out in the parking lot directing traffic.
No, it's like traffic within the radio. So like
Yes.
putting in commercials and what times they go in and all of that stuff. And that gets really complicated.
It does because, you can't have like two car dealerships running the same commercial, which they call stop sets, or, Wendy's and McDonald's shouldn't be running together. So you got to make sure,
And God forbid during the election, candidates
Yes.
get back to back.
there's a method to the madness.
There
so-
is. It's
Yes.
a lot though.
Yeah, there's a lot. And then I still do stuff with the Telegram as well, putting orders in with them and, collaborating with the sales team. So I'm still kind of just all around doing a little bit of everything, but I get to work from home most of the week and be with my babies. So
That's right. And
Yeah.
and thus growing a new one.
yeah, so well, you can't really see, but yeah, I've got quite the belly now.
It just like appeared one day.
Yes.
It's like
And the scary thing is Eli and I was just talking the other night, like, we're pretty sure this is about as big as I got with Eliana. And I still got 3 months to go, so I'm like, oh gosh, I don't have any more room.
you're gonna like start toppling over.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers for poor Eli because it's not been very pleasant to deal with.
Oh well, he's in this mess too.
He is, yes.
Yes, absolutely. So you know that you're having a boy, right?
Yes, yes, little boy who's actually we're naming him after his daddy, Eli Dewey Dean. So Dewey was Eli's his grandpa. So that's where that came in.
Wait,
So-
wasn't there a time when Eli wanted to name him Dewey,
Yes.
and you were like,
I was like, I just can't see a baby Dewey, and then, you know. Then we found out that his grandpa actually said he did not want anybody naming their children Dewey. But, you know.
It's cute,
Yeah.
but yeah, I
Yeah.
can see where that would,
Yes, but he was very special to Eli, and he wanted to incorporate it somehow. So I was like, well, what about, like, in the middle name? And he wanted to keep Dean because that's Eli's middle name, his dad's middle name. So he kind of wanted to keep that family middle name going as well. And I actually have 2 middle names, so I was
Me
like, let's just
too.
give. Do you really?
Yeah.
Really?
Cool. Yeah, there's
Wait.
not a lot of people I know that have.
Yeah,
2
same.
middle
I've
names.
never met anyone else who
Yeah.
has one. They either
Wait,
have
okay, what
one
are your middle names then? And why?
Caitlin, obviously is my first name. Melody, Nicole. Melody was my mom's mom who passed away when she was in high school of cervical cancer. So that was Melody, Melody Kite. And then Nicole, I think she just really liked Nicole and needed to add that.
Okay.
And I guess Caitlin, I didn't know this. I don't know if you remember this. There used to be a book series of a girl named Caitlin, and she spelled her name like I do, Caitlin. And my mom read those books and really liked that name and knew
Aw.
that's what she wanted to name me if she was having a girl. So
Isn't that funny
Yeah.
how names come to be? What about
Yeah.
you, Dylan?
Robert William.
So
Yep.
Dylan Robert William.
Yep.
Why?
My grandpa on my dad's side's middle name was Robert, and my grandpa on my mom's side was William. So it's like a family name. Everyone on both sides
Okay.
always had that middle name, and then
interesting.
they decided just to give me both.
Give you both?
Yep. But like I was saying, it's weird because when people have middle names, it's either just one middle name or like 7. You never just see 2.
Yeah.
There's all kind of stuff, yeah. That is so funny.
Yeah.
Very good. So like when you are like somewhere and you introduce yourself, do you go through the whole situation or you just
I
say,
mean, not really, because my name got shortened to Katie. I don't even. Back in my restaurant days, I think, when that just kind of stuck with
Stuck.
me. Everybody, my family called me Katie. Coworkers called me Katie, and then.
you know, it's so funny because like when I was growing up, it was always Jennifer. Like my parents were like, no Jenny, no whatever. And like my best friend growing up called me Jen and her parents called me Jen. But nobody
in the world called me Jen.
And then I went to college and
On.
Yeah. And then now you're Mama Jen.
Now it's just a Jen. I'm
Yeah.
just Jen.
Just Jen.
Just Jen.
Just Jen.
Yeah. Or Mama Jen if you ever worked at the restaurant.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that came to be.
I don't know either. You just kind of had to play
It's-
mama to everybody.
Yeah. I don't have any kids of my own, so I had to
Yeah.
adopt all you guys.
And I'm sure it's like wrangling children when you've got that many employees that
It definitely is.
yeah, you hear the complaints and
Yeah. My boyfriend did this, and okay, do you need
Yeah.
a hug?
or the infamous the steak situation. Like I'll never forget this. It was a really busy Saturday at the restaurant. I'd been working a double that day. I was already tired, and it was one of my last tables of the day. And they all ordered steaks, and the one guy I knew was going to just be one of those that was complicated. And I don't know. I brought the steak out. I can't remember if it wasn't cooked enough or if it was cooked too much, but
But they each one of them got like special
toppings and
stuff.
it was just very weird order all around. And I cannot remember what the problem was with the steak, but it got sent back like 2 or 3 times. And by that point, we were both just,
I even went and tried to take their order again because
Yeah.
it was just and then we decided that they were just messing with us and
Yeah.
like they just needed to go on their way.
yeah. There's sometimes you're just ready to get them out.
Yeah, I'm
You
like,
don't
"Dude,
care about the tip.
here,
You just,
don't yeah.
just get out of my
don't-
face.
It's, yeah.
Yeah.
It was something else. But that happens sometimes.
It
and-
does.
Yeah, but so you are so let's see. So you did serve and did all
Yeah,
that fun
yeah.
stuff. And then you worked actually, which I think is kind of cool. You moved away from the area for a while,
did,
went
yeah.
up to what's that place
Buckeye
called?
Lake
Buckeye
and
Lake.
Newark area. Yeah.
Yeah, and you worked at the winery there,
I
right?
did, and that was one of my favorite jobs. Like, if you've never traveled to Buckeye Lake, take a weekend and go up there because there is, I mean, pretty much all around the lake, there's all kinds of different restaurants. There's a lot of cool. I actually worked at Papa Boo's up there and the winery.
I've never been there.
You've
Like
never
I hear
been?
no.
You
Isn't
and
that
Jamie would love
crazy?
it because I mean, it's honestly, it's kind of like a big party atmosphere for adults, and a lot
Yeah.
of people would go around on their pontoons or whatever boat they had, and just go around to each restaurant or bar. And when I worked up there, they were doing dam work. So for the first year I lived up there, the lake was lowered, so there was no boating.
It was a mess
Yes.
for a while.
Yeah.
People were very upset. A lot of businesses closed.
Yeah, and the
because of that.
winery I worked at, they had only been open for a year or two when that happened, but they were pretty lucky that, they made a pretty big dent in the community. And yeah, they were really great people. It was really neat. I got to see the process of them making the
They
wine.
make the wine there.
Yeah.
It's not like, we
Well,
buy stuff and say that we make
I
it.
think they mostly make it there now, but when they were first getting started, there was only one wine that they made in-house. The rest of it, every September at harvest time, the owner and his wife would go out to California. They had like leased, land from some farmer that, maintained the grapes, and they went out there and harvested all the grapes and,
cool.
got that ready and then shipped it back to Ohio and, let it soak in
Awesome.
the barrels and everything like that. But that was a really fun and cool experience. And I was actually, my second year, I was pregnant with my first son, Joshua. And so it was just a fun experience up there. And I haven't not been back since I left. So I would really like to go back some summer and see what
Yeah.
all has changed. And
That's
yeah, it was a
awesome.
neat experience.
It sounds like it. And yeah, it's always a good time to get to see like new things and
Yes.
Buckeye Lake is I've never really hung out there
Mhm.
much other than the ill-fated amphitheater where I saw some really, really wild Jimmy Buffett concerts there.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
There was the Mud Bowl.
Yeah.
You probably weren't even born during the
No,
Mud Bowl.
I did remember hearing
Have
about
you heard
that up
about the
there.
Mud Bowl?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. It was so bad. It rained and rained and rained and rained.
Mhm.
So yeah, Buckeye Lake used to have this ginormous amphitheater, and I don't know if it's still there or not,
I
but
don't
they had
remember seeing it.
huge concerts there.
Yeah.
Like huge concerts. And that's where Buffett played
Mhm.
every year. And so there was one year where it rained and it rained and it rained and it rained. And it got to the point where there was nothing you could do to fend off just being soaked.
Yeah.
So you just gave up
Mhm.
and you just
Like, this
sat
is
through
what
the
it is.
concert. It's in the summer. I mean, you're not
Yeah.
gonna freeze to death or anything. And everyone just started just like stripping off and like forget your raincoat and
Yeah.
your poncho and whatever because it wasn't even doing anything.
Yeah.
But I think one of our friends ended up because people were getting in mud fights and stuff.
Oh,
And then
good.
they were just like literally running and like they made these big mud
Yeah.
slides and would just like slide their bodies down the mud thing. But one of our friends actually, someone threw like a mud clod and hit him in the eye and they ended up having to go to the ER.
Oh
So
no.
yeah, it was really wild. But
Mhm.
if anybody survived that concert, you know exactly what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. 'Cause
Wow.
it will go down in infamy.
I'm sure.
I would love to see some videos of that.
I know. Could you imagine if that happened like in this day and age? You'd have every angle and
Oh gosh.
oh my goodness.
It would be crazy. And then there was one year there that so Jimmy Buffett sang a song
Mhm.
called Volcano.
Mhm.
And they had built this big like paper mache looking volcano. And when the
Mhm.
song played, it was supposed to like erupt.
Yeah.
Except for, and I mean, it was huge and it kept caught on fire. And everyone was like, oh my God, freaking out. This thing's just smoking and
Yeah.
on fire and whatever. It was pretty funny. So, anyway, that's my Buckeye Lake story.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That good. I think you can like rent pontoon boats for
That
like a
would be
day and
cool,
everything up
'cause
there
I don't
now.
have like a boat. Like,
Yeah, because I remember at Papa Boo's there was a business right next door where I mean obviously at that time it wasn't up and running, but yeah, so
Yeah, 'cause
definitely that.
couldn't really pull your boat right up there when the lake
Yeah.
was half full.
But yeah, I mean it's an hour and a half away, so a quick getaway, and I mean there's all kinds of stuff to do up there. They've got a
And there's a
brewery too.
winery and
Yeah,
a brewery, yeah.
yeah.
Actually, some of our tanks at our new brewery came from there.
Really?
Yeah, Jamie and I, you should have seen
Yeah.
us driving a ginormous tank home from Buckeye Lake on the highway
yeah.
going like 10 with this
Yeah.
tank that's the size of this room, like trying to get it to Jackson.
The funniest thing about being up there is how many times I got asked if I was from West Virginia. And I never thought I had any sort of accent until I went up there. And I was like, well, I'm like, I guess pretty close. I mean, just down 35 and there's the river.
We're
So,
about a half hour from there.
yeah.
so-
But I never realized that I had the Southern Ohio,
Yeah, we do. We do.
Yep.
It's real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yep.
Well, now you know, a little walk down memory lane.
Yep.
So, well, it's so good to see you,
Yeah, thanks
Katie,
for
and
having
good to
me.
catch up with you and your new little, Dewey.
Yeah. My
Baby
growing
Dewey.
family. Yeah.
You know that he's going to become Baby Dewey, right?
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, at least in my eyes. But no, thank you all for tuning in so much. Don't forget Chocolate Walk down here in Jackson tonight. You can get those tickets at Michael's Ice Cream or Liberty Lane Quilting on Broadway Street today. It starts at 4, goes through 7. Tickets are only $7, and you get all kind of chocolate.
Heck yeah. My
You
kind
can
of
go-
deal.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like chocolate, right?
Right?
Can you eat chocolate while you're pregnant?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
We're going to go for that.
yeah.
Give the pregnant lady 2 tickets.
Exactly.
All right. Well, have a great day, everyone. And we'll see you right back here tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. Bye bye.
Bye.